5 of my cousins went to prison. And my male cousins, they came home from prison and they had certifications, they had housing. It was all of these resources. My female cousin, she came home from prison and we were her only resource. When I say we, I mean her family.
Women population is difficult. It really is. We are the population that is most difficult to handle. Why? Because most of us are mothers.
If we don't want to see people reoffend, we need to create communities that are equitable for all people. And unfortunately, because of not only gentrification, but systemic racism, it is just historic that individuals are more likely to return to communities that are affordable. But what do the affordable communities look like? They're usually plagued with crime or drug use, limited resources where there is not healthy foods or markets for access, or transportation is a barrier. All of these things impact a person's success in their reentry process.
Now, guess what? The things that you want are the things that person was not doing previously. What you believe is going to dictate what you see. I promise you. Whatever it is that you say that you want, that old way of thinking will keep you locked up from getting what you say you want.
I do want to turn my life around this time. I was like, enough is enough. I'm tired of living the way I used to live.
This time, because I just came out of prison, making this count, making my life really something that I can really live in and enjoy. But when I got here to Pivot, that just amplified. It just made me really connect with myself and really want to get everything that they had to offer here. I heard from Keisha. Me and Taylor, the other Taylor, heard from Keisha. She brought it to us. Because we, the way our program's set up, you go from like a long-term, they call them both long-term, but like we're in like what's considered a halfway house situation or a 3.1.
Like I have a lot more confidence in myself. I can stand 10 toes and say that I love myself now. Yeah. I've had my own apartment before. It's just the willingness to get back to that point, or to a greater point, is what I'm trying to do.
So once I graduate Pivot, the other Taylor and I have spoke about finding and renting an apartment together. Sydney had suggested, hey, you guys seem like you really hit it off and you have the same goals in mind. You know, rent's really high. Why don't you think about maybe doing something together?
In Maryland, there are 2 major requirements, right? So, of course, and I think this is universal, what is your credit score, right? In prison, who's building a credit score? No one, right? And then there is also the biggest barrier of a criminal background. So if you have a criminal background, it is much more difficult for you to access housing. When we set the houses up and they are able to all live in a house, and we provide everything, we provide the furniture and everything, seeing the family be unified and able to be in a safe, livable space is just like amazing. You can see the joy.
We can't house everybody. And so she's an example of someone who was in need, and while she was going through the cohort. So sometimes we got to function like firefighters, stop, drop, and roll when it's an emergency, you know? And so we found her a place to go. I'd rather deal with these problems out here than deal with the kind of problems I was having while incarcerated. I've been incarcerated for 22 years. Why am I out here fighting a good fight when I can just sit down and lay down and live the rest of my life like I'm retired? But I don't want to do that. I got purpose.